the Islam Makhachev versus Ian Garry. I'll be doing the reaction live. They're about to fight, and I'll be really honored to share this experience with you. And if you keep on watching along, I can give you some. I can tell you where you can watch upcoming UFC fights for free. And for that, I need you to stick in until the end of this live reaction. So just to give you a quick overview of what I think. Basically, my quick prediction. I mean, Ian Garry and Islam Makhachev are really, really great striker. It's just that Ian Garry is more a little bit more specialized on the way he fights. He really rely himself mostly with his striking ability, his ability to strike and also combine it with all sort of kicks, head kicks. Front kicks, like he can do all of this. It's just that I think Islam Makhachev is just that he can do all of this, and he's so like his fight IQ. Ian Gary is also a really good has a really good fight IQ, but I do think because of his fight IQ, because of his grappling skills, yeah, his grappling skills will be the main key to fight against Ian Gary, to win against Ian Gary, his grappling skills. And he has a lot of sort of ways of winning against Ian Gary, mainly uh, his ways of submission, many types of submission techniques that he knows to apply. Rear naked choke, and other sort of submission technique that he knows. And if you guys think that Ian Gary, tell me on the comment if you think that Ian Gary might knock, Islam Makhachev with just by head kick from. If Ian Gary can knock out Islam Makhachev via a head kick, if you think so, please tell it to me down below the comments. I'd be interested to know. And it's really possible. It's just that Islam Makhachev is a guy, is kind of fighter who really calculates any movements that he does. He really uh, his fight IQ. He really used his fight IQ basically to. He's really patient. He's not the type of guy who will come at you aggressively, even though he has ways of knocking you out. And mind you, Islam Makhachev have been knocked out before, not Ian Gary. So he has been knocked out before, and um, so that's why there's people thinking that Ian Gary is able to knock out Islam Makhachev. It's just that uh, the Islam Makhachev who fought, the time where he got knocked down and all the experience that he learned from that loss, we can really see that. Like he's so experienced that he calculates most of his movements. He has a really good pace, and I really trust his fight IQ to win over Ian Garrett. And um, right now, is the presentation going on? They are about to start fighting just in a few seconds. So. Uh, so so here we go with the first round. So they're about to start right now, just a few seconds. All right, here we go. So Ian Gary is really, really calm. He's really, really calm. And I'll be really interested to see how he uses his head kick. if it does have any sort of effect on Ian. I mean on oh okay. I mean on Islam Makhachev. So right now, I mean, he's really tried to come in front. Um, they're both, striking. I mean, not yet. They are not yet striking. But I mean, I really intend to. I know that for sure Islam Akachev will straight go shoot go for automatically go for the takedown. Yeah, yeah. So here we go. He's trying to go to the takedown. So yeah, so he's grappling Ian Garry. Ian Garry is trying to get himself out, but no, it's not working. So he's he's maintaining Ian Garry on the ground. So I mean almost. He's almost out. Ian Garry is almost out, but he's still maintaining Ian Garry though. He's still maintaining Ian Garry. He's still maintaining Ian Garry. But then it seems like it's not that easy though, because he doesn't fully have Ian Garry on the ground. Like um he's really at the back of Ian Garry he's trying to grapple him and put him on a position where in a really vulnerable position where he can try to easily try to go for a submission. Um so so he's throwing um some knees on Ian's foot. So it seems like it's not that easy for Islam Makhachev because Ian is trying to survive right now. He's really surviving, and I think he should try to, I mean, climb on Ian and try to, to try to submission to try to get the neck, but because it looks like so yeah, so he's back up. Ian Gary's back up, and uh, so yeah, so he's back up. Um he's on the fence, so it's not that easy. And so he's really trying to grapple his leg and maybe he can create some imbalance. But it looks like it's not that easy. I think he should try to, I mean, pull him over because they're just standing there like really he's maintaining him on the same position. So because if it continues like this, I think they might be able to separate them. I don't know whether it's I don't know what referees oh okay it's Herb Dean. So Herb Dean is a kind of is a really cool guy. So he doesn't do that often, like really interrupting a fighter when he's maintaining the opponent. Um, but yeah, so nothing much going on. Just Islam Makachev holding Ian Gary, trying to take him down to the ground. So nothing much, nothing much. But it's kind of look a little bit bad stats for Islam Makachev. But I'll be I'm not that bothered because if you remember how he fought Dustin Poirier, we saw how it was really it wasn't that close, but then it wasn't easy for Islam. But then at the fifth round, that's where he was able to submit Dustin Poirier. So so if you want to go watch UFC fights for free, you should go to Stream East. Stream East. I can't show you guys right now because it's illegal. I mean, it's illegal, but you should go to streameast.com or Crackstream, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed. It will be great as a favor because I told you how where to watch the upcoming fight for free. So, so let's go. So let's go for the second round. So here's the second round. Okay. I mean, they're, they're throwing like leg kicks. Um, it's really close. It's really, really close. It's really close. So I'm really impressed. I think that the reason why Ian Gary is not throwing, he hasn't thrown any head kicks yet is because he's afraid that Islam Makhachev, he know that how Islam Makhachev is slick with that, and because of his IQ, he'll find a way to grapple his leg and then bring him to the ground. So he's really careful with that. But then nothing. Islam Makhachev hasn't thrown any strike. I mean, any strike yet that has landed on Ian. So I mean, that's how Iran, that's how Islam mostly operates, right? He's really careful with the way he fights. Like he's not the type of guy he's not really impulsive when it comes to fighting. Because most of his skills mostly rely on his fight IQ. Almost a knockout. Almost a knockout. Oh, oh. Islam almost knocked out Ian Garry. Oh, not now on the ground. Now on the ground. He brought him on the ground. So he slammed him back really bad. Huge moment for Islam Makhachev. Oh, that was so scary. Like he almost knocked out Ian Garry. Wow, what a knockdown. So he has now Ian Garry on the ground. So that's really his spot. So if he fully has Ian Gary on the ground, he can do whatever he wants because that's his main area. Like that's where he thrives the most. So Ian Gary is on a really tricky situation, a really bad situation. So as I told you guys, he has many ways of ending this fight. He can go for uh, an arm triangle, a rear naked choke, or it has many ways. So now he's fully on. He's on top of Ian Gary. So he can do anything right now, Ian. Okay, so still maintaining him on the ground, like he's throwing some big punches, big punches. So anything can happen, and it's almost the end of the second round, like just a few, I mean, 20 seconds left. Oh, he was almost on the top though. He was almost on the top. Oh, I mean, Ian Gary um he almost got himself out. Almost though. Oh, okay. End of the second round. So a um really close fight. Really close. I mean, not close fight. I mean, it's um Ian has to find something, find something because he was almost he was almost knocked out by Ian Gary. I mean, by Islam Makhachev. So here we go for the third round. Wow, wow, wow. So what tools Ian Gary got left to win over Islam Makhachev? So let's see that right now. Oh, head kick. The first head kick from Ian Gary. But then it doesn't have it didn't make any effect yet. So I know that he's trying to be really careful because at any time Islam Makhachev can find a way to grapple him again and bring him to the ground. So maybe that's why he's really being patient. Ian Gary is really being patient. That's not how he does most of the time. Like he's he doesn't take much risk either, but then he's not really passive as well. Like he really throws most of the time. I mean that's what he did against um Carlos Prates. So um that was a really close fight. So nothing much yet from Ian. I mean from Ian Gary. So Makachev is still on he's the one still chasing him. He's the one coming forward. I mean, this guy is really strong in every areas, either striking, grappling, anything. Like he's really professional. He's the issue with Ian. He's so specialized. He can't try to grapple Islam Makhachev. That will be really foolish for him. And yeah, so he's being really patient. So here's again Islam Makhachev going to the try to take him down once again. So he got Ian Gary on the ground, but then not fully. Like he's sitting, he got him sitting on the ground. Oh, okay. Now he got himself on. Ian Gary got himself out, and then nothing much from that. So Joe Rogan is saying that Islam Makhachev is losing energy. I mean, I'm not seeing that, but then, uh, I'm really impressed to see how Ian Garry, for any Islam takedown attempts, he's able to get himself back at the top. So, and he's even though he's really throwing, he's not throwing many um head kicks or kicks. Like, I found it really efficient, even though it doesn't have any effects on Islam yet. So really, both of these guys are really throwing really carefully. But I'm really impressed to see how I'm so impressed with Islam Makhachev. Like, he's aggressive in every areas, whether it's striking, whether it's grappling. Even though he's not succeeding at grappling as he's used to with Ian, because we can see how Ian is was so prepared for the grappling. He's so prepared for that. So I think Islam Makhachev is really forced to rely himself on the on his striking abilities. And Ian Garry still really relaxed. He's so relaxed because he doesn't have anything to lose. Because Islam Makhachev is the one having all the belts. His winning record is at the top right now. So nothing to lose from. Uh, uh, oh, Ian Garry is really confident, but he's really bleeding a little bit though. So for those who want to see the fight, you should go to Stream East, streameast.com. Stream East is the place where you can go watch the fight for free, an upcoming fight as well. Or Crack Stream. It's not a close fight, but it looks like Ian Gary is so confident because he's always finding a way to get himself out of any um, Islam Makachev attempts to grapple him. So here we go with the fourth round, the championship round. So fourth round. Both of these guys are really hesitant, especially on Gary. Really hesitant. They're really fighting really carefully. Oh, even even though he's throwing fewer ones, but then it looks like it's really heavy. Like, it's really, I can hear how it's really whenever it's reaching Ian Gary on Islam Akachev, I can hear a sound, which means how it's so powerful. Most of his kicks though. So Islam Akachev has to find a way to block those. So if he doesn't want to be affected by all of the Ian Gary's kicks, kicks to the body. Oh, so Islam back on the grappling. whenever Islam is grappling Ian's leg, I mean, Ian automatically hold on Islam's um on Islam's feet, and then that's and then because of doing so, it's really tricky for Islam to get any perfect like really fully grapple Ian Garry and then put him holding him on the ground and finding a way to really submit him. Like I haven't seen yet. I mean, just in the second round, but I haven't seen yet Ian Garry on a situation where he's on he's in a big danger when it comes to uh uh Islam Makhachev trying to submitting him. But then he has to find a way to be a little bit more aggressive because if he continue with the path he's on, he won't get much. He won't get much because uh Islam Makhachev has the most. He's the one having the most rounds, and so he has to find a way to be more aggressive if he wants to win. Because if we can see how um, the time by which Islam Akachev was holding Ian Garry um, is much more. It's much more than I mean, Ian hasn't got any moments where he maintained Ian Garry on the ground. So whether it's striking, he got the knockdown, he got the control technique. So all that time will be all those things will be counted for Islam Makhachev to win. It's almost over the end of the first round. So we can easily predict how. Oh, so almost. So it's almost the end of the fourth round. So for those who want to see the fight again, Stream East or crackstream.com. Crackstream. I mean, Islam Makhachev is the one winning the fight. Um, and then if you can do me a favor, don't forget to subscribe as well for those who are not subscribed yet, because I'll be doing my review about this fight as well. I'll be talking about things that uh, went wrong, basically my perspective about the fight. But it's so amazing to see how uh, bloody the face of Islam Makhachev is because of the strikes coming from Ian Garry. Anything can happen in UFC. So, what about the fifth and final round? Will Islam Makhachev win over Ian Garry? This is the most stressing round because anything can happen. It's still the MMA. It's still MMA. So he has to find a way to hold on and try to do big things because he's the one having the most damages on his face. We can see how his face is damaged a little bit. I mean, more than Islam Makhachev though, more than Ian Garry. So here we go. Here we go. Oof, this will be stressful. This will be really, really stressful. He should go again for the takedown if he wants to secure his spot for the win. He should go for the takedown once again. Because he can do it. He has to figure out a way to trap Ian Garrett. So now Ian is the one coming forward because he knows that it's his last round. But then it's funny to see how this fight was at the same time closed, but then Ian was the one throwing fewer shots and strikes and any leg kicks. But then he's the one, I mean, getting more damages on Islam Makhachev's face. So this might count as well. And then he's trying to get fatigued a little bit. And then it looks like whenever, I mean, Ian Garry throw anything at Islam, Islam feels it like twice than him. I mean, okay, not twice than him throwing because he almost knocked out Ian Garry. But then we can see how he feels it. It really has effects on him. So so far right now, the fourth round is for Ian Garry. He's the one who threw more shots and strikes. So is Islam Makhachev again going for the takedown, and I think it's a really good idea. It's really safer. Uh, Stream East, streameast.com for those who want to see the fight. Streameast.com or Crackstream or Metstream. So Islam really struggled all these fights to fully maintain. Oh, okay. So he's maintaining. Oh, he got Ian Garry on his back almost at the point of submitting him. So he has to find a way to really taking advantage of that situation. Even try to, throw some punches or do anything really. So now he's fully maintaining Ian Garry on the ground. He got Ian Garry fully on the ground. So uh, so he has to find a way to because he's on the back of Ian Garry, which is more trickier at Ian Garry's side. So so but then thanks to Ian Garry's defense, it's not that easy for Islam Makhachev. I haven't seen the only time I've seen Islam Makhachev struggling with grappling is it was with um Jack Della Maddalena, but then at least he was fully getting maintained uh Jack Della Maddalena on the ground. But then for Ian Garry found a way to make Islam Makhachev struggling with any takedown attempts. This is the second one that Islam Makhachev got, and it's almost the end of the fifth and final round. So I don't think that can Herbdin can separate them. So throwing anything that he has, it's almost the end. So 30 seconds left. So nothing much Ian Garry can do. I honestly think that if it wasn't for the takedown and I mean Ian Garry and Islam were exchanging strikes and strikes, like striking against each other. It will be. I mean, Ian Garry will be the one winning the fight easily. Whoa! It's the end of the fight. This is the end of the fight, and a win for Islam Makhachev. A really hard fight for Islam. We could see how. I mean, his face can just his face is telling it to Islam. Um, so I got another prediction right. Islam Makhachev won against Ian Garry. And I always say that I'm the best when it comes to predictions. For anyone who wants to know any advice when it comes to uh where you got to if you want to bet on a fighter and any advice, I mean, you should always come to this spot. I got the best predictions. So he won, and as I predicted. So he won, and for upcoming fights, UFC upcoming fights for free, as I said, streameast.com is the best site. Streameast.com and Crackstream as well. So for guys who are for guys who were able to see the fights, how did you how did you found the fight? Was it an easy fight for Islam Makhachev? Well, how did you find Ian Garry? Ian Garry was dangerous. It was a really controversial fight. He was able to be dangerous, but at the same time a little bit passive, though. So here's the decision. Still, so as I told you guys, don't forget to subscribe. Put on the comments what you like, and I'll be coming. Yeah, Islam won. Islam won. It was a really, really it was a really, really, it wasn't an easy fight for Islam. It wasn't an easy fight for Islam because um, this fight was really, it was really weird to see how Islam is the one who started high. He was able to maintain Ian Gary in the first round, all the first round. And then in the second round, he surprised us with a knockdown from Islam Makhachev. Who could imagine that? A knockdown on Ian Gary. All right, and then uh, in the third round and especially the fourth round, that's how it began to uh, be a little bit more tricky to Islam Makhachev. We could see how his face was beginning to be swollen, and it wasn't an easy fight. But then he won. He won because, as I said, his main tool is his fight IQ. He has the best fight IQ um, among the welterweight fighters. So tell me on the comment how you how can improve my future reaction videos. I'll make a review of the fights just in few minutes, and see you next time for upcoming fights and more videos for you guys. See you next time.